This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Tablemon video. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are going to be playing once again with ADP Birds. I feel like last time I used this deck, this is the latest list that's been going around online. I'm not sure who came up with it, honestly. But I didn't draw too well, and I've been having trouble just getting the turn to GX, honestly, with the deck. So hopefully we can pull it off this time around. We have ADP to alter creation, get a bonus prize card, and get bonus damage. Ideally, we ultimate ray afterwards, doing 150, attaching 3 basic energies. But if we don't, we have a Moltres, Galarian Moltres V as an attacker, which is pretty good. Dire Flame Wings attaches darkness energy from discard pile to itself, and Aura Burn does 190 to 120 with the bonus damage, and more than enough to KO those pesky Shadow Rider Calyrex Pokemon. We also have Galarian Zapdos B to deal with potential alternatives as counters to ADP, or sorry, to Shadow Rider, which is pretty good. Right there, Thunder's Kick doing 170, and before doing damage, it discards special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Pretty solid overall. We have Mobile to look at our opponent's hand, bench their Pokemon. We have the Dene, Eldegoss, and Crobat, and Oricorio for support, along with Marshadow to remove Path to a Peak, along with 4 Viridian Forest this time. So hopefully Path to a Peak won't be a big problem. And we have the inclusion of Ditto V so that in case we discard Zapdos, or in case we discard a Moltres or need another one, we can utilize Ditto V. I feel like with Energy Switch, Ditto V and something like Milotic could also be an interesting inclusion, or even a Psychic type attacker, like the Indeedee, right? I feel like a copy of Indeedee would not be bad at all here. So you have access to a Psychic type attacker for Urshifu, and that way you have Metal covered, and even one copy of Station I feel could be okay. But you have Metal covered. With Mobile, you have you have Ice Rider covered with Mobile, you have Alternatives covered with Zapdos, and you have Shadow Rider covered with Shadow Rider, and you could have Urshifu as well covered with Indeedee. So I don't know, seems like it could be a solid choice. And outside of that, no switches because there's no Raichu anymore in the format, so we only have Herbaloons and Escape Ropes. We have bosses, we have research, we have Marnie, all the good stuff that we know that ADP utilizes. Let's get some wins, let's get closer to that Marnie, full art Marnie that we're going for, and might as well get some Chilling Rain packs and coins in the process, right? Why not? Alrighty. So, okay. Whilst we start the game, look, we're probably up against Ice Rider. Whilst we start the game, I feel like there's I feel like I need to do more with my channel. You know, I feel like I can definitely do more in terms of content. I'm thinking of going back to the double. Wow, this hand sucks. Thinking of going back to double daily uploads. It is quite a grind, but I feel like the channel deserves it. You guys deserve it for all the support that I've been getting with Evolving Skies, I think, and rotation happening. I think there's a lot of merit to doing so. All right, so speaking of Ice Rider, I'm playing that in case I get Marnied. All right, more than anything, in case I get Marnied, I definitely want a Diddy change right here. We'll go ahead and discard you. We'll go ahead and bench a Moltres because I might need that bonus energy and just as an attacker, right? Seems solid. And okay, decent hand. We'll go ahead and pass here. So I feel like double uploads, but I want to make like, so the idea for me would be, instead of just having standard and expanded or double expanded, I really want to do more like quality content. So what I've been thinking, what I have planned whilst we see my opponent's turn, is thinking of doing like every single day a standard deck, right? And when Evolving Skies comes out and or rotation happens, double standard videos, because that's what everyone or most people are interested in, right? But in the meantime, or when Evolving Skies hype goes down, or standard rotation hype goes down, I was thinking of doing like everyday single standard format as usual, right? Because that's what brings the most success to the channel. But the second video on Monday could be like Iron Japan, right? Taking a look at interesting Japanese decks, like 1 or 2 decks that I see, and commenting, analyzing them, and imagining how fun they could be, right? And then on Tuesdays we could have like an expanded deck, which I haven't covered expanded in a while. On Wednesday we could do TCG Pokédex again, and that would require help from you, the viewer, right? I could eventually tweet out like, hey, anyone available to help me out with recording a video, like rogue decks to utilize in those videos and stuff. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, just continuing the TCG Pokédex series, I think would be cool. Okay, my opponent is playing the Dene. Okay, so I really want to draw. So here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna Marnie here because I want to keep the Dene in case I need to further dig. I need the switching card. I have 6 of them. And then if I Marnie and I get a quick ball, I can still dig for the Dene, right? And I have 2 Cherish Bolts and 4 quick balls left. If I research away that the Dene, then I no longer have access to the Dene, so I get 2 bonus cards, but I don't have the potential to get more cards, if you know what I mean. So, okay, now with this hand, I'm gonna discard the Moltres, grab a Darkness, discard the Darkness, grab Marshadow to make sure that I'm protected from Path to the Peak, right? Guaranteed. We'll go ahead and Dire Flame Wings. We'll go ahead and retreats, and we'll go ahead and alter creation, and things are looking very nice right now. Very, very nice. Well, actually, maybe not so much. If I had thought this a little bit more through, I would have kept a card in my hand so I could Great Catcher, KO, power up. Anyways, so yeah, continuing the TCG Pokédex series, I feel like I sort of want to do that, and I would need your help with that, because if I play TCG Pokédex against like super powerful decks, then like it's just, I'm gonna lose and it's not really entertaining. But if I play against other less good decks, like roguish decks, then it could lead to more entertaining games, and it could get some of you involved or more involved in the channel. And then, so I was thinking Iron Japan on Monday, Tuesday expanded, Wednesday TCG Pokédex, Thursday expanded again, Friday another TCG Pokédex, so double TCG Pokédex on the week to get through the Pokédex, right, more quickly. And then on Saturday, I was thinking of, in the current online tournaments, I was thinking of just going through, I think I'm fine. Like, I don't get a KO here, but that's okay. Go ahead and grab the water. So I was thinking of just outright doing, or rather going to the tournaments site on Limitless, right? And I don't have any good, actually I do. Going to the tournament section on Limitless and going to the other, right? You know how when you click on the metagame, it shows you the other format or the other section where players use decks that are not well enough defined for the archetype like filter to assign a deck for them, and just like picking a deck from the other section, trying to tweak it and then using it and see if like there's a crazy idea there, just something more for fun, right? see if we can get some wins with these other decks, give credit to the creator of the deck, of course, something like that. And then on Sundays, I'll have the Tailwind history. The Tailwind history series, right? Which the video where I explained how I was banned from playing Pokemon definitely got some good views, and maybe people will be more interested in listening to my Pokemon story that dates back all the way to 2002, essentially. Yeah, if you've missed any of the episodes, I have a playlist made. If you want to take a look at it, I think you would enjoy it. Yeah, I think you would definitely enjoy it. All right. All right, so ADP goes down. I think we're in a good spot though. I don't know why my opponent discarded energy when he could have just knocked me out with the first attack. So what I need now is to sort of guarantee myself the attack or the KO against Dedenne, possibly. So I can do this, or the Ice Rider, right? Or the Ice Rider. So I can definitely go ahead and attach here. I can use my ability, because then I can turn the Ditto V into another Moltres, right? To just go boss KO any of these. I can Dance of Tribute. I should have Marnied first. That's my bad. It's actually my bad. I definitely should have Marnied first. It's alright though. Like, I'm not looking for anything in particular this turn. I think we should have the game won, because even an Escape Rope could potentially win me the game next turn. So I think we're good. We go Aura Burn, take the KO, take 4 prizes. My opponent, whatever they do, they cannot take 3 prizes next turn. So I don't see how they could possibly win at this point. I don't see how they could possibly win. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe the Drizzle, like maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see how they could possibly win. And like, I'm guaranteed Marshadow plus Oricorio for draw, which is fantastic. I guess Scoop Up Net takes away potential Pokemon from the bench, but they just rebenched the Supple, so they're not even decreasing the mobile damage that I do. With 4 benched Pokemon, I'm doing 130, plus the bonus damage from the GX, that's 160. So I one-shot the Ice Rider, so I think it's game, right? They need to go boss KO mobile. And if they go boss without stamp, then I go boss and KO the Dedenne or KO anything for game, right? Any Sobble or Dedenne or Drizzle for game. And if they go past to a peak, I have the Marshall plus Oricorio. So worst case scenario, I guess, is they go another Scoop Up Net, they go boss KO Oricorio reset stamp, but they've just played Melanie. So now the worst thing that could happen is Scoop Up Net plus reset stamp. But then I'm guaranteed 2 cards of the reset stamp plus my top deck, plus another 3 from Marshadow plus Oricorio. And they need to Scoop Up Net, otherwise Mowal just gets the knockout, if I'm doing maths correctly, which I think I am. And then these 2 cards are just completely broken to get off of the stamp to 2, right? Completely broken cards to get off of the stamp to 2. Okay, it's 10 plus 30 for each bench Pokemon, so it's 120 plus 10, 130 plus 60. That's game, right? Yeah, because of weakness. Okay, I'm good at maths. Sort of, sometimes. I guess as an engineer, you would expect me to be good at maths. That doesn't always apply though. I've definitely made some silly mistakes in the over 1,000 videos that I've uploaded. Can't believe I don't know how many specific videos I've uploaded. I wonder how many it is. Does YouTube tell me how many videos I've uploaded? In the About section, 5 million, over 5 million views. Doesn't tell me how many videos I have though. Alright, it's okay. So I do win the coin flip, awesome. I definitely want to go first. So I guess the one thing, wow, what is this hand? The one thing with this deck is that if you whiff ADP on turn 1 and you don't attach to it, there's no way for you to like Metal Saucer, Energy Switch, etc. So that's the one thing that's missing. But with 4 Church Ball and 4 Quick Ball, you would sort of expect not to whiff it, right? Okay, so we do see Trefnor. So we're definitely up against either Ice Rider or Shadow Rider, sorry, or, well, yeah, so why am I benching ADP, dude? Why am I even benching ADP? I don't need ADP. Whether it's Shadow Rider, Calyrex, or just pure Trefnor, I definitely don't need ADP. So that was me going into Automatic Pilot for sure. We're looking for energies, that's great. That's actually really fantastic. Getting the Aurora plus the Dark Energy combo is just really ridiculous. Alright, I mean, I guess I can GX, but I really don't need to. Maybe I would have been better off just attaching to the Moltres, actually. Yeah, I probably should have just attached to Moltres, in fact. It's okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. My Pentos go boss. That makes no sense, I guess. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna Marnie. They did attach to the bench, so sure. So I'm not threatened by a Pale Moon or a Night Watch next turn. Oof, I whiffed. Because my other Dedenne is prized. So I whiffed the GX attack. Which, I mean, I wasn't expecting to get it, but this still isn't ideal. And if I had just attached the Aurora energy to the Moltres instead, I would have taken 3 prizes because of the escape rope. Ugh. I mean, whatever. Silly Pablo. That was definitely silly on my part. Okay, we do see the Gengar Q, we see the attachment, do see the switch. So just gonna Horror House here. It's an extra turn for both. Okay, so I had a choice. So that Marnie really benefited them and sort of hurt me. Yeah, it could have been 3 prizes up already. And just threatening a KO on whatever they did, or on whatever, yeah. Now, this is me going in Automatic Pilot, and that's never good, right? I did not need to play ADP, right, at all. I definitely did not need to play ADP at all. All right. Yeah, so now my opponent's setup is looking a little scarier. I'm also down all my energy switches, so the delayed energies could be impactful. I wish this was a 2 energy core house, but oh well. I mean, might as well, right? Alter creation, because why not? I don't think the bonus damage will ever matter. Moltres just KOs anything anyway. That energy though. I actually wish my opponent knocks me out. Well, no, never mind. I hope they don't knock out my Moltres. If they knock out Moltres, it's game. Oh, I really played this so badly. I really definitely played this super badly. So if they get, well, okay, so if they, the most they can get is 6 energy in play here, and that wouldn't be enough for a knockout. Can't believe my hand is super dead though. Do they go boss? I don't think they do. Yeah, 6 energy is not enough to knock out Moltres. Best case scenario, top deck, like literally any energy works, right? Any energy, any energy, any stadium, any quick ball, any of those cards is really good here. Half my deck must be out at least. Top deck, Not an out. Top deck, not an out. Look, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 outs. More than half my deck was an out this turn. And I was not able to do this. Ugh. Do I really want to do this? Nah. Okay, you can have the Ditto. I think I'm pretty much dead though. They're gonna go boss KO the Moltres, and I cannot recover off of that. You go boss KO the Moltres, and I cannot recover. Yeah, it's game. This is absolutely game. The Marnie? No, wait, did I Marnie? Yeah, I Marnied myself into death. I Marnied myself into a terrible hand. What are you gonna do? Right, what are you going to do? Yep, there's the boss. All right, so I can't take a return KO here. There's no way for me to accelerate energy. When you just watch your opponent play, there's nothing you can do. Really unfortunate though. Generally really unfortunate that I dead drew so badly off of the Marnie. Badly played on my part for attaching automatic pilot to the ADP. I could have just won in 2 turns basically, but instead I lost because I dead drew. But we have 20 outs, dude. 20 outs out of your 33 card deck, and you still whiff. And I had more than 1 turn to top deck, right? One of those 20 outs. Oh well. Oh well, that's like, I should just completely disregard ADP when I'm playing a Shadow Rider. I should definitely completely disregard it. There was no reason for me to do that, what I did. Absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. Okay. So now we have a lot of draw in the hand that we're gonna get rid of, meaning our chance of dead drawing later is gonna be much higher. We are up against a Rapid Strike deck. Based on the sleeves, the deck box, and the coin, it could be Malamar. Okay, so my opponent just draw passes, which is good, I guess. Definitely want to bench the Oricorio. Wait, what? Why would you draw pass with 2 quick balls in hand? The only reason you would do that is you my opponent's AFK. Why? What? Why would you ever do that? Okay, I'm back to dead drawing. I didn't check for my... Oh my... Okay. That was me thinking about what I was going to do the next turn, and just my hand deciding to already do that. I was thinking, okay, next turn I GX, and then the turn after I should be good. And then I was thinking of the GX, and my hand went on to click to the GX. So I apologize. That was a very, very dumb and silly misclick. Okay, no turn 1 ADP for me, unless I get it off of the mulligan. Mulligan's multiple, nope. And the top deck. However, we see Alcremie and we see Past to Peak, so I don't need. Wow, that's a good top deck. I do not need ADP on turn 1, so that's really good. And just getting the darkness energy, attaching it immediately, this is just like insanely good. I'm gonna go ahead and bench this Zapdos and attach this to the Moltres, because there is a chance of the turn 1 Gengar Q, and I don't want that to happen. So, alright, so far so good. So far so good. Yep, there's the Gengar Q, as I mentioned. So I won't be able to take the KO, but that's okay. I don't want that Gengar to knock me out. I can use my stadium to get rid of the research to decrease the damage that the Gengar Kid deals. This is a free 3 prizes for me essentially. Ooh, we do get Marnied, so that could be a problem. Well, actually no. I never get KO'd unless they counter the stadium. Oof, if they counter the stadium and GX and I top deck a trainer, I actually get KO'd. I would retreat though, so I'm very glad I did play the air balloon. On to the Moltres. They might not even find that switching card, that would be really unlucky for them. Okay, they get rid of my stadium, getting rid of my energy out. Okay, they didn't find the switching card, so as long as I find an energy, we're gonna be okay. So I do have access to the Tene, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna thin. Grabbing Marshadow here, just for the future. And I'll do this, grab Crobat for 6, pretty nice. I just need any energy, right? Any energy works here. Any energy, any stadium, perfect. So I can go ahead and do this. Get the metal, sure. And then go attach the metal here and use this Dire Flame Wings. And that should be game over, basically. That should absolutely be game over. 3 prize ahead, my opponent has 0 energy in play, 0 response to this. I'm 1 boss away from winning the game, which I probably won't have here, but that's alright. I'll have 2 Moltres set up, so whenever a 3 prize Pokemon that's weak to dark happens, I just go boss and win, or I just attack twice and win as well. So this is what should have happened in the previous ADP game. I apologize for that silly, stupid misclick on that match against whatever the Rapid Strike deck was. That was very dumb of me. Not gonna lie, especially when my opponent chooses not to quick ball. Maybe I could have stayed in the game to get a quick win right there, but meh. Better to showcase quality gameplay, right? And I do this because I've been making a lot of mistakes today. It's been a long day. It's been a long day of recording. I'm taking a small vacation this week, so I need to pre-record videos to make sure that there's content every day on the channel, especially if I'm gonna start doing double videos in August. Let me know if you look forward to that. Yeah, like the variety content on the channel. I think that would be cool. Or I'm excited about it, right? I'm definitely excited about it. Can my opponent return KO me? They can, right? They can return KO me by discarding all the energies with the G-Max Whisk. Be okay though. Not the end of the world for sure. I would just go Data Change and see what I get. There's a high chance I just outright win. I have guaranteed abilities through Marshadow, which is fantastic. 3 energies in play, that's 180. Okay, just goes for the Adornment, makes sense. So all I need is a boss. All I need is a boss to win the game. Perfect. Oops. So now I have guaranteed. Okay. I mean, my opponent concedes just as I counter the stadium, but I have Marshadow. So, well, I guess they saw the Cherish Ball. Alright, so this version of ADP without Zacian seems to be flowing pretty nicely. Once again, I apologize for the silly mistakes in the video. I learned from them, right? The previous match against Shadow Rider, definitely now we did things differently. In the second game, even if I wanted to attach to ADP, I wouldn't have been able to, but even if I could have been able to, I wouldn't have. Yeah, that's the difference. So checking for your Moltres, also very important. I feel like that Ditto could easily be a third Moltres, because Ditto can only become like Zapdos, but I guess Zapdos is pretty good against Eternatus, so it makes sense to have it. But yeah, that will be all for ADP Box. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.